What have people normalized doing in public that they shouldn't? Filming accidents and all instead of calling 112-911-000 etc. They simply whip out their phone to film it. Even when paramedics are busy trying to save someone's life, you love PPL shoving their phone in front of their faces to get a close-up. Real story: PPL trying asking to lift the blanket at a deadly car accident to take a picture. Also real story. Disabled man in a Scootmobile fell in the water, and was drowning. What did PPL do? They filmed it and didn't call the emergencies. Some different passers-by did eventually came to aid, but all help was too late. Also real story. This one is a boomer-esque opinion maybe, but if you let your child not only have a tablet but also let them bring it to a public outing like a sit-down place, then that's just neglectful parenting. Your child doesn't need to have what is essentially the world's most overstimulating toy out at Chili's blasting on the highest volume setting. Talk to them, have them bring one of those fidget things if they're that hard to settle down. Something besides a screen in their face that merely for constantly that it's cool to not know much about a variety of topics, in other words, to be ignorant. The amount of people who find it unusual and even odd for somebody to know a decent amount about a variety of topics is disappointing. It's considered normal if you don't know the answer to a basic question about world history, math, or a basic science. And everyone just giggles that new age parenting bullshit where they let their kids create a ruckus in public, and the most they'd do if they find someone staring is ask the kid not to do that or smile and say, "Oh kids, why no? When I was growing up you'd get a nice whack behind the ear if you didn't mind your manners in public." Lot of kids today are severely lacking that kind of parenting. Wearing shower shoes and pajamas. Private conversations on the phone. Bringing their pets where pets don't belong. No, it's not a service animal. Blaming others for their children's poor performance at work, school. Blowing their noses. Especially annoying in crowded spaces like on a train. The asshole seating in front of me on IR-70 Zurich Toulouse, and I hope you are checking our ass credit right now and seeing this. Just go to the damn toilet. Putting on makeup while on public transport, especially when it's powdery shit that goes everywhere. Just as bad to watch drivers doing it too. Holding up traffic for mascara. Playing music out loud on public transport. When the lyrics fade into background noise and all you can hear is the same backtrack across every song drives me fucking nuts. Specific to Japan, but using smartphones and nonsense. Now I've started, people who just pour water over themselves instead of a proper soapy scrub down. Dirty pricks. Saying anything at all related to their religion. Your faith in God and your relationship with Him has no place in public. Keep it to yourself. Yelling at a customer service employee like they can do anything about it. They get paid minimum wage. Yell at someone higher in the company. Wearing sexual shirts where children could see them. Edit why the downvotes? You guys want people to wear sexual shirts around children? Swearing, cursing, cussing. There are still children around and parents who would rather not have their kids exposed to F-bombs, etc. Just being overall noisy and disruptive in public. Go to Japan and see how much better things are when this isn't an issue. Pissing. It's truly disgusting and damaging to architecture. Just hold it until you get to a bathroom like an adult. Granted, this is not a daily occurrence for most of us, but recording pranks to upload has gotten way out of hand. PDA. I'm not talking like a kiss or hugging or holding hands, but like groping at each other full on making out. Talking on the phone when checking out at stores. I'm a cashier. Please don't do this. It's rude as hell. Taking pictures or recording people in public with absolutely no reason other than to make fun of them. Being in a Storman women's restroom and having a conversation with speakers on. But they should normalize slapping people for making dumbass statements in public. Recording random people with the intent to try and embarrass them on social media. Acting like they're online, with little regard for real-world consequences. Talking on speakerphone with no earbuds or headphones. That shit annoys me. Drugs. The amount of blatant drug use in public is just crazy to me. Shooting up their vice of choice openly in places like Portland, grimacing face. Preaching religion to strangers walking by on public streets. Parents yelling at their kids or spanking them in public. Boofing speed. WTF is with all these people boofing speed? Watching videos on their phone without earbuds, headphones. Full-grown adults acting like they are still little kids. Having private conversations on a cell phone in public. Making out. I'm a kid so it really grosses me out. Lol. Being spatially unaware. And just standing in the way. Not controlling kids as they go wild in public spaces. Recording everything without regard to other people. Vaping in bus shelters, walking through crowded areas. Also, circle jerk ass credit questions. Jesus Christ.